The minor in custody is expected to be charged with 2 counts of murder in the shooting deaths of 2 teen brothers in Arlington. Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. Police say the juvenile is responsible for killing 13-year-old Josh Williams and 17-year-old Caleb Williams. The Williams brothers and their cousin allegedly got into an argument with a group of 3 other people seen in surveillance images here yesterday outside of a barber shop. The Williams brothers started to walk home when the group they were arguing with started shooting. Fox 4's David Santendry has more as the shooting sparks a call for change. David.
Clarice, police say this was a gun battle amongst teenage boys. Police say 2 teenagers were killed, 1 is in custody, and they're still looking for 2 more. And people I'm talking with in the neighborhood, they really just can't believe this happened inside their community in the middle of the day, especially with kids at such a young age.
A 16-year-old boy, one of these 3, is in custody while facing murder charges. Arlington police are searching for the other 2. The department, while not identifying the juvenile who's in custody, says he killed 2 brothers, 13-year-old Josh Williams and 17-year-old Caleb Williams, outside the Artisan at Rush Creek Apartments off Sublet Road Friday afternoon.
Anybody with a human heart, I feel, has been touched by this.
Neighbor Tina Dorsey spoke with the parents of the murdered boys.
It's no words. The only thing I could offer was hugs. And I asked them, do you want a hug? And they did. And I prayed with them because it's going to be some hard days. Very hard days ahead.
Police say it started because of an argument outside a barber shop. The barber shop owner says the kids were told to leave the area.
We believe the brothers were walking back towards their apartment when the other 3 individuals either went around the building or somehow met back up to them. There was another escalation of the argument, and that's when shots were fired.
Police don't know who shot first. Police believe one of the Williams boys fired at least 1 round before dying. The suspected killer fired multiple shots, but was also hit and tried to get away.
The juvenile that ended up jumping in a vehicle with a family member, based on the erratic driving that we observed, they thought that the car may be involved. So officers made a traffic stop in the neighborhood. When they went up to the car, they determined that he was shot in the shoulder and was trying to get to a hospital.
The murder weapon was found at the suspected killer's residence. A 3rd gun found might belong to one of the other 2 people police are looking for.
We found a firearm at the fence line. We still believe 2 people are outstanding because they ran off. We don't have them identified.
Neighbors are sick of gun violence.
Hey, those babies, man. One of them guys was 13. It's a lot of stuff he could have did now that he'll never get to do.
Frederick Summers didn't know the teenage victims, but as a father himself, he put together a memorial Saturday and is now planning weekly cookouts for neighbors to come together and spread a message of peace.
At least trying to leave them with a positive message. Whether they listen to it or not, you did your part, you know what I'm saying?
Police say the guns used are not reported as stolen. There are still many layers to the investigation.
Who may have provided these firearms? Because these are all kids. They shouldn't have had guns to begin with.
For now, families in the neighborhood are mourning.
You know, we have to look to God now.
Arlington police will not be releasing the identity of that 16-year-old who is in custody because he is a juvenile. But again, they are looking for 2 additional suspects, and they're asking anyone who may have information or possibly surveillance footage from the area to give them a call.